Hello everyone. Today I would like to show you a tutorial that allows us to use a text created by ourselves and through our tool, our application, to optimize it to achieve better results. Okay, I'll show you a bit how it works. We always start with the basic tool of tags, so we cover ourselves. The title and the song we want to create. We also cover the text we have written. In this case, I have already inserted the basic tags. So we will start from the text and the basic tags, although, as I remind you, it is possible to use our tool to insert them. In this case, to save some time, I have already inserted the basic tags. And basically, we already have the possibility to operate by then inserting the musical style. Here too, we can decide to use manual tags, which, as you already know, are many, over 3,000 tags, or use the tool of Last.fm. Okay? In this case, since the text is in Italian, let's look for an Italian artist. But I want to use the basic tags and also add a bit of trap. So, all right, sorry. And indie pop. Then in this case, the singer will be a man, and we will use autotune as the type of vocal effect. All right? Okay, already with this, we could obviously create our piece. But to optimize especially the style part, therefore the prompt that obviously corresponds to the style of Suno AI. Fundamentally, what I will use is the prompt optimizer, which among other things is the most used tool in our application, mainly because it has a really low cost. As you can see, it's just 1 credit. So we're talking about a few cents. And furthermore, it works very well in these cases where we start simply from style tags and from a text created by us. I'll send it to him. Let's see how it works. In this case, it automatically takes the title, tags, and text. And regarding the theme or mood of the song, if the lyrics have already been written, it's not necessary to provide a lot of details. So in this case, I will enter song of love in Italian. It's important in this case they also select the language. So to our model trained to optimize Suno's prompts, we are sending these parameters: the title, the tags, the texts, and a brief description of what we want, of the style we want to use in our song. Afterwards, we send everything to our AI model and wait a few minutes for it to process and improve our song. At this moment, the model, I repeat, is specifically trained to work with Suno or similar, is processing all the data, sent to then produce an optimized prompt, and insert specific tags for each created verse into the song text we have written, which will remain unchanged. Here is the result. Basically, what you can see is that all the tags have been converted into an advanced prompt, including the tags of the introduction, as well as those of, let's say, the verses created or the chorus have been within them descriptions of the musical style of each verse have been inserted. Okay, so we already have everything to create our song. So let's start with the title. We copy it into the appropriate field. We take style, so the style that is the actual prompt. And finally, we also copy and paste the texts. At this point, we have everything to create it. What I usually do, of course, besides selecting the genre of who will sing the song, which in this case will be a man, what I do is play a little with the various parameters that one has at their disposal. So I lower a bit. Let's say the parameter is in the safe zone, and the influence of the style, I increase it. This way, let's say the prompt will have a bit more strength in creating the track. After that, obviously we are going to create everything. We will insert it into the tutorial. This way we can see the results. Let's wait a few seconds and see what we have managed to create.
Vedo le foto e mi emoziono, chi l'avrebbe detto? Eppur mi dicevo, non fa poi tanto freddo. Prima facevo finta di non vedere quel treno, e adesso invece che fesso, adesso io sto qui che tremo. Come note cantate e poi dimenticate, come le corde di chitarra stonate e poi accordate. L'ho vista salire su quel treno e su quel treno le mie emozioni se ne sono andate. Sono svanite. Corriamo a vuoto verso il domani e poi ci dimentichiamo delle cose importanti. Pensiamo solo ai contanti ma non ai nostri inganni. E perché piango? Non ricordavo le mie spine nel cuore perché proprio ora non è la nostalgia che va via, è solo il cuore che ha capito non rimanerne stupito, anche l'oblio non era finito. Ed ora anche io lo so, ora io lo so. La musica è un coltello nelle vene, ci ridà tutto.
Ok,
Okay, not bad.
non è male.
Vedo le foto e mi emoziono, chi lo avrebbe detto? Eppur mi dicevo non fa poi tanto freddo. Prima facevo finta di non vedere quel treno, e adesso invece che fesso. Adesso io sto qui che tremo, come note cantate e poi dimenticate, come le corde di chitarra stonate poi accordate. L'ho vista salire su quel treno, e su quel treno le mie emozioni se ne sono andate, sono svanite. Corriamo a vuoto verso il domani, e poi ci dimentichiamo delle cose importanti. Pensiamo solo ai contanti, ma non ai nostri inganni. E perché piango ora? Non ricordavo le mie spine nel cuore, perché proprio ora non è la nostalgia che va via, è solo il cuore che ha capito non rimanerne stupito. Anche l'oblio non era finito, ed ora anche io lo so, ora io lo so. La musica è un coltello nelle vene, ci ridà tutto ciò che fingevamo d'avere. Proviamo a cancellare i ricordi, le cose importanti, ma le emozioni tornano e quelle sono vere.
Okay, let's say this part should be modified a bit. Or we could try not modifying and selecting, let's say, other parameters to achieve the desired result. Well, I think the use of Studio Meta Tag Creator is quite clear. For those who have already created their own text, I hope this tutorial was helpful, and we'll talk in the next tutorial. Thank you, and a big greeting.